Iranian officials have declared tomorrow a day of mourning in the wake of explosions that killed more than 100 people.
That's right. Those explosions took place in Kerman, which is located in the southeast region of the nation. Crowds gathered near the grave of Qassem Soleimani. The top Iranian commander was killed 4 years ago, you may remember, in a U.S. drone strike in Iraq. Iranian officials say at least 103 people were killed and nearly 200 others were wounded. CBS News national security correspondent David Martin joins us now from the Pentagon with more on this. David, what else do we know about this deadly attack in Iran?
Well, first, I think it's important to remind people exactly who Qassem Soleimani was. He was, after the Ayatollah, probably the most powerful and important person in all of Iran, and the Iranian government has, ever since his assassination by the U.S. in a drone strike, vowed revenge for that drone strike. And to this day, U.S. officials who were involved in that drone strike require extra security protection against possible Iranian assassination plots. So this bombing, coming on the anniversary of his death, opens a very raw wound in Iran and is going to increase pressure to retaliate. We don't know yet who was responsible, although in Iranian eyes, the prime suspect will almost certainly be Israel, and by extension, the United States. Israel has conducted assassinations inside Iran in the past, but this appears to have been an indiscriminate bombing designed to produce mass casualties. So I think it's important not to jump to conclusions about who was responsible. But coming a day after an Israeli drone strike killed the #2 Hamas leader in Lebanon, and coming barely a week after another Israeli strike killed a top Iranian commander in Syria, this latest bombing, whoever was responsible, is certainly going to put more pressure on events to spiral out of control into this wider war that President Biden has been trying so hard to avoid.
That's such important context, David, the role that Soleimani plays in the culture there. Meanwhile, the Iranian-based Houthi militants today say that they targeted a container ship that was bound for Israel. As you're well aware, there are major shipping companies that are now actively avoiding transit in the Red Sea, which has potential implications for all of us around the world. So what's being done to ramp up security?
Well, the latest reports from the Red Sea are that the Houthis fired 2 ballistic missiles in the direction of some commercial ships that were passing through the Red Sea, but they missed. Still, it's the 24th attack the Houthis have carried out against commercial ships, which they say are either bound to or from Israel. And what has happened is that the Red Sea has become another front in the war between Israel and Hamas. The U.S. has set up this international patrolling system from the U.S. ships and ships of allied countries to patrol the Red Sea, but so far it has resisted options to go to the source of the problem and strike the locations in Yemen from which these missiles are being launched. And it's doing that because it wants to avoid escalation. But just over the holidays, there was this incident in which Houthi speedboats tried to board a commercial ship that was passing through the Red Sea and then opened fire on American helicopters that came to the rescue. The helicopters returned fire and killed 10 of the Houthis, and now, of course, the Houthis are vowing revenge. So the Red Sea is like so many other fronts in this war. It's a powder keg, and it's likely to remain a powder keg as long as this war continues.
All right, David Martin, thank you.
Thanks, David.
Sure thing.